Did you enjoy our little drama? 500 years is a lot of history to cover in a short period of time. But let's try and recap on what we've found out. The building is an old coaching inn, built in the shape of an L. It would have had 2 chimneys, one between the hall and the parlour, and the other one here, in the southwest wing. Like many buildings of the time, it had a bakehouse built just outside. That was later turned into a stable block, and today we're using it for accommodation. At the time the Old King's Head was built, up until the last century, people lived with a lot more rituals and superstitions, and a much more embedded religious structure, and this affected how they lived their lives day to day. Just down the road in Boston in the 17th century, people went about finding and bringing to trial a number of suspected witches. And this came from a genuine fear of what magic could work on their lives. Now, people in Curtin would have been no different. And so as we started investigating the Old King's Head, we were expecting to find evidence of these rituals and superstitions that people felt would help keep them safe. The hanging bottles we found in the attic might be evidence of such rituals. Or they might have a more mundane explanation. Maybe someone simply hung them up there one day and forgot about them. Maybe they're the leftovers from a rough game played by the coachman one evening. And as for stories of sweeps getting stuck in the chimneys, well, there's a lot of those stories around, and that's probably because it was quite a common occurrence. However, the master of the sweeps had a good trick for getting them free. He would simply light a fire in the grate and let the heat chase them out. Of course, it was practices such as this that made the child labour laws so important. And as for the stories of the ghost, well, you're going to have to make your own mind up about that. But for people like me, it's the stories and the memories that places like this hold that's more important. But as I said, that's a story for another day.